Hi, I'm Molly, and I'm Principal AI Designer at Intercom. Measuring quality hasn't kept up with modern support, and the same goes for tracking what customers are talking about. Most teams still tag data by hand, or they pull insights from multiple dashboards, which is slow, and it never gives you the full picture. But now we have Topics Explorer, which uses AI to automatically analyze and categorize every single customer conversation into broad topics and granular subtopics, which gives you an unprecedented view of what's driving support volume and impacting quality without any manual tagging or labeled data. So it helps teams discover things they didn't already know. Let's take a look. I open up Topics Explorer, and I'm looking at the past 4 weeks. The color represents the customer experience score, and the size of the boxes is the volume of the 15 biggest contact drivers. So on the left, I have a high-level view of what customers are asking about, and on the right, I can see week by week what's changing over time. Now, I work on Fin, and it is a large contact driver. Fin features I see is the number 2 driver. So this is where I want to dig in today. I can see that the CX score is 81.4%, which is pretty solid. It's not the best, it's not the worst of these large volume topics. Has anything weird happened over the last month with it? I can look for that on the right. So Fin features, the thing that stands out the most to me is that last week there was a lot more volume than the week before, but it looks like the CX score itself is, fluctuating within like a limited range, so that's not too worrisome. Let me dig in to this and look at the subtopics and see if I can get more detail about what's going on. So I can see that usage and capabilities is big. It also had a big peak last week. But what's a little more interesting to me is looking at this CX score fluctuation for Fin response, customization, and follow-ups. So this is an area where I might want to dig in, like what happened on May 9th. I can click in and view the specific conversations and scores for that day, get an understanding of what's happening. Because I work on Fin, I want to look at other metrics, not just the CX score, but for instance, resolution rate. How well is Fin answering questions about Fin? When I look at that, I see, again, some fluctuation in the response, customization, and follow-ups. But some of these low scores are really low volume days, so maybe it's not actually that worrisome. What might stick out to me here is this other subtopic, Fin tasks and actions. There's a big spike on May 14th. It's like double the day before, and the resolution rate is less than 50%. So that's an area I might dig into and try to understand what's going on, right? That resolution rate dipped the same time that the volume spiked. So I've quickly been able to spot interesting areas that might be outliers or places to improve service or improve our help content. And that's why Topics Explorer is such a powerful way to spot trends and uncover insights about your customer conversations. It doesn't just show you what customers are talking about, but lets you spot patterns and catch emerging issues before they impact your customer experience. And we're really just getting started. During the beta, we'll be working to allow you to guide how topics are shaped, and that'll give you even more control over what you track. So watch this space. Thanks.